Hello everyone, welcome to the live on ServiceNow webinar for Now Mobile, and today's topic is mobile first employee experiences with MESP in Now Mobile. My name is Mohit Tyagi and I'm your host today. I am Senior Outbound Product Manager at ServiceNow in UEX team, which is Unified Employee Experience team. This is the same team which owns Employee Center, Now Mobile, and other employee productivity related products. And today we have an awesome panel. So I'm joined by Ashutosh, Siddharth, and Akash. So I will let my co-panelists introduce themselves. Ashutosh.
Hi team, excited to be here. Looking forward to this session. Over to you, Sid.
Hi, Sid Pandey, Product Manager in the Employee Experience Organization. Thank you. Akash.
Hi everyone, I'm Akash from engineering. Looking forward to delivering a great session to you guys.
Thank you, Akash. And Jessica will be joining us soon. She is not available right now, but she will be joining us soon. She is Senior Inbound Product Manager within Mobile Platform at ServiceNow. Okay, before we begin, so I would like to start with a safe harbor notice for any forward-looking statements that we would be making in today's webinar, basis where the product roadmap is headed and where and how we are evolving. So if we make any forward-looking statements, so please be mindful of those. And before you make any purchases, we always advise that you check with your account team and your sales team first. There are some housekeeping rules for this webinar. So first one is that we have kept some time for the Q&A, and you would be able to see a Q&A panel. If you wish to submit any question, if you have any questions, then please use the Q&A panel to ask those questions. Our panelists would be monitoring those Q&A panel. Instead of using the chat, I urge you to please use the Q&A panel. Do not use the chat for asking any questions. And this presentation will be recorded, and the recording would be shared on our mobile platform Academy, which is a YouTube Academy, where you would be able to find this video in 7 to 10 working days. And Ashutosh can share the link in the chat for you to, if you wish to go back and see the recording. So you would be able to find that recording and the past sessions which we have done on mobile, be it Now Mobile or Agent. So both videos would be available on the Mobile Academy playlist on YouTube. And there will be a short survey that would be prompted after this webinar. So you could use that survey to let us know if you want us to cover any other topics in these webinars, and if you wish to change or update anything in the format of this webinar. Your feedback is crucial to us. Moving on. So as you can see, this is part of an interactive event series which is run by Live on ServiceNow. You are able to see a QR code on the screen. You can scan that QR code if you wish to see the schedule of all the products of ServiceNow. They do the webinars, office hours, and other formats of live webinars um, by Live on ServiceNow team. And you could scan the QR code if you wish to see the schedule, be it Now Mobile, be it Microsoft integrations, or be it Employee Center and any other ServiceNow products. Okay, before we begin, so we have already ran a poll, so you would be able to see that on your screen. So we would really want to understand where you are today in your deployment journey for Now Mobile. So we will keep the poll open for a few more minutes for everybody to participate. So should you wish to speak to an expert and our SMEs, so please select that option and we will reach out to you. And then we can set up some one-on-one to address and to discuss the challenges that you would be facing or any feedback that you may have basis your deployment or any value realized that you will be or your employees are seeing with Now Mobile. Okay. So today's agenda of the webinar is that we would start with a brief introduction of what Now Mobile and mobile platform is. And then we would get deep dive into the today's topic of interest, which is MESP in Now Mobile. And then we will talk about what MESP is, how it can benefit you and your employees. And then we will talk about what are some of the existing MESP pages available out of the box for you. And should you wish to enhance the experience for your portal pages in mobile, then you could use Cabrilio APIs uh, to further enhance or personalize the portal pages in Now Mobile. And we will get into the depth of all of these topics as we move ahead in the session. So we would start with the mobile platform and Now Mobile. So first, we will understand what ServiceNow mobile platform is. So the mobile platform is its own tech stack, which is built on Now platform. You could say it's very similar to Service Portal tech stack built on ServiceNow platform. So like in Service Portal, you are allowed to build portals. Similarly, in mobile platform, you are allowed to build purpose-built native experiences for the mobile devices, be it your Android or be it your iOS. And this is available for all our customers, and it comes with a set of development tools to accelerate your deployments. And I'm sorry, and then that you want to create for your employees. And it comes with a set of the out of the box templates, for example, layouts, forms, buttons, etc. And these capabilities can be deployed natively, like I said, for both iOS and Android. And these also include all other mobile native capabilities like camera, maps, if you wish to scan any scanner, if you wish to open the map for locating any location. So all of these native capabilities would be available within the mobile platform. And it will come with more than 30 plus out of the box workflows. It is designed for different departments. It could be ITSM, CSM, FSM, HRSD, legal, any department that you are using today. So we have it available for all the departments and the business units that you today have. And within ServiceNow, we have two mobile clients, or you could say two different applications. The first one is the Now mobile application. So this is for the employee persona, which is your requester persona. And the second application which we have is the ServiceNow agent, and it is for the fulfillers persona. And with this, you get a certain benefit. For example, it's a mobile first mindset. Like this mobile platform is for creating mobile native and better experiences for your employees in mobile, be it your agent or be it your employees. And it is available for both iOS and Android, and it could use the native capabilities like camera, push notifications, GPS, etc. And it's been optimized with out of the box experiences for a faster performances and for a richer and an enhanced experience that you can provide to your agents and to your employees. And if we talk about the Now Mobile, so Now Mobile, like I said, it is the mobile application that we have for the requester persona, which is your employees. So the base functionality comes with the ITSM and HR. We also call it as employee experience, but you could augment this base functionality to all the out of the box workflows which are available. So it could be your walk up experience, which is the ITSM, return to work, onboarding, asset, legal, item. So all those out of the box workflows would be available, and you could augment those for the uh, different specific experiences for different BUs within the Now Mobile. All right, we will get deep into the today's topic of interest, which is MESP in Now Mobile. So first, we will try to understand what an MESP is. So as you can see, MESP stands for Mobile Employee Service Portal. So which is essentially your service portal pages that has been optimized for a mobile native experience or mobile native like experiences, meaning that you would be open your service portal and employee central portal pages in Now Mobile without any native coding required, meaning you do not have to create native capabilities, but your pages would be still rendered either a native like experience, meaning your employees will feel like they are using the native experiences, native capabilities of your mobile, or it could also invoke some native capabilities, for example, attachments, for example, camera, for example, notifications. So those capabilities would be invoked by the MESP page once you render the service portal or employee center portal in your mobile application. So eventually it would lead to an enhanced engagement because it would be faster and it would be easier access, meaning compared to the responsive web page that you would open in your mobile application. And we will see that differentiation where we will compare the responsive page with an MESP page. You would realize that it is much faster and it has a better enhanced experience for your employees. And if you wish to align it with your brand statement, for it could be your colors, it could be your the buttons, or it could be your screens and everything. So all of that should be possible. You should be able to make your MESP pages more brand aligned to your brand statements. And we with Now Mobile, you get certain set of out of the box MESP pages to streamline your employee experiences. So here is the list of out-of-the-box MESP template which is available. For example, any catalog page which you will be opening within your mobile application, that would be, you will get that out-of-the-box MESP, meaning it will already be optimized in a way, even if you will not create the native elements like these buttons, these attachment or show more, but it would still invoke those capabilities without any extra native coding for all of these pages. For knowledge articles, if you wish to read any knowledge article within the mobile application in Now Mobile, then it would render in a format that as if it has been created for a mobile screen only, meaning it will have the paddings, it will have the scroll, it will have the proper division of the different components on a particular page on the news articles. Similarly, for the topic pages, if you have created topic pages within your service portals and your employee center portal, so that would open up as an MESP page in Now Mobile. And it extends for furthermore pages. For example, employee profile has been set in a way that it looks more mobile native. Some of the capabilities has been hidden, and we will see that in the demo, how we have optimized the experience of employee profile in mobile. Similarly, news center experience for feedback, manager hub, and news articles. And these are some of the screenshots that I've added here, one for the news center, one for the catalog page. But what we will do is we will see the live demo of some of the capabilities which are available. So for example, this is the employee profile demo which I've put together. So this is how the employee profile looks like in your employee center portal. And this is the demo which I put together, how it is going to be rendered as an MESP in your mobile. So Maria Davis is the director, and they were at the homepage and then they opened their profile. And once they come to the profile, if I put a distinction here, so there is no background screen because the screen size in mobile is pretty small. Just to make, if we add the background image here, so it would create sort of confusion and a cluttered experience. To keep the experiences more optimized and clean, we have removed this background and we've kept the information very neat and very precise. Even in the about, there are only information that is needed. And if we go to the teams tab, so you would be able to see the team which works with Maria Davis. And you could also look at the more details which is available here. We have provided as a tab in mobile experience to make the experience more optimized and more better. So once you click on this, you should be able to see all the details that you would be able to see here. So it could come from any HR table that you want to pull out. So you could be able to show the personal details, employment details in a fashion as if it is built for mobile. And it is all possible because of the MESP pages that is available out of the box for employee profile. Similarly, we put together a demo for New Center MESP page as well. So this is the experience in the New Center in Employee Center portal. But if you look at the experience in the mobile as an MESP page, so you would see it's more streamlined and it's more efficient. Similarly, Maria Davis, they've logged into the mobile and now they're just looking through what are the different things which are available on the home screen. It could be the quick links, it could be the tasks which they're pending at their end. And then they quickly realize there is news center available and they would probably want to read the news. So they would just click on the news center and then they will see, even though all the information which you see on the portal is available in mobile as well, but it has been rendered, it has been optimized for a mobile experience. So all your news articles are has come as a carousel here. You should be able to open any news article here. So you would see all the information available in the article. So it's the font size and how it has been set in different divisions, how it has been created. It's pretty neat. And even if you are on the go, for example, you are on your way back to office or you are on your way to home, so you should be able to read those important news or news articles that has been published by your company. And with the MESP page, you are able to like this, you are able to give the reaction to it. So it is invoking the mobile native like capabilities. It looks like as if it has been built natively, but it is all happening because of the MESP page, a template which which we provide out of the box. Similarly, you could provide the comment and you could add the comment, provide the feedback here, and then just post it. And should you wish to read more, you could, for example, here we have other things available as well. So if you scroll down, you will see all these all news categories, videos, everything that you have on your employee center portal, all of that is available in mobile and has been put together in a more enhanced and mobile native like experience. Okay, but how do we configure these MESP pages, the out of the box pages that are available? So it's done in a very simple three steps. So first one is that you have to copy the URL from your service portal page. It could be the employee center or your service portal. And then what you have to do is within your mobile app builder, you have to paste that link, replacing SP or ESC with MESP, and then ensure that you include and view equal to mobile in the end of the URL so that it renders perfectly well in your mobile device, be it Android or iOS. And then you get the experience, you get the look and feel of native mobile experience with those service portal pages, and we will see the demo of that. So here I put together a distinction. So for example, this is a service portal page, and I will open that service portal page as a responsive page in the mobile application. Then we will see there are some challenges that you would face in a responsive page. So before I start the demo, but I just want to quickly show you. So where would you be able to put that? Would you be able to configure the MESP page? For example, you are in your mobile app builder, so you are on the home page. Just go to the original. So what I've done is, so for this demo I've created this quick link. So how I did it, so I just quickly went to the quick links here within your mobile app builder on the home page, and then so this is where I put it. So and within that I've created this screen. This is the screen which I created, and you will see here, so this I have put SP here on the, so this is the catalog KB article that I want to demo, and this is the service portal page that KB article that is available, and this is what you want to make available for your employees in the mobile application. But first, if you do not do it via /MESP, if you only do it as just /SP, then we will see how the experience is. So if I play this demo, and then we see here, so James is logged in, and then they quickly want to see this domestic travel SP page. So it will open as it is available in the quick links because that's where we configured it. And once it loads, you will realize that the loading is super slow. And then while it is loading, I'm trying to move up and down. So the experience is a little shaky because it is a responsive service portal page. And as I go, even the text is not very legible. The helpful hands up, hands down is slightly smaller. The rate to article, the stars are smaller. And we will see that how the experience would be different for an /MESP page. And if you wish to even put the comments, then you will see it is opening as a browser page here because it's a responsive page. It's not optimized for a mobile experience. But while we will see the same page loading once we do the /MESP, the how the experience is different. So essentially, when specifically talking about the service portal pages, so if you open them as a responsive page, so because they were built with an approach of desktop first, so they do not adapt well with the small screen as we saw here while we were scrolling up and down, so it was dangling and it was moving left and right. And there was some rendering conflict as well. As you saw, the image was not getting rendered properly. It did render in parts and it was slow and it did not scale well. So these are some of the challenges that you would face if you try to open an SP page as a responsive page in your mobile application. But once you've added the /MESP here, so because I will not be able to show the live because I've put together a demo. So all you have to do is just replace this SP with /MESP, and in the end you will add vehicles to mobile. So what we will see a much better and improved experience here. So this is demo put together. This is the domestic travel policy, the same policy that we will load again. And you realize from the top itself, the experience is better. While I'm moving up, scrolling up, you see it's not dangling, it's not going left and right. The font is big enough for me to read on a small screen like mobile. It is rendering well. It has been there. We see the enough padding on the left hand and right hand side. The helpful hands down logos are big enough for somebody to use the mobile screen, and the stars are clearly visible. Even the comment box you see here, it's more mobile optimized. You see, you're directly able to enter the helpful comment and just submit it. So all of this change in experience is because of the slash MESP, because as an out of the box pages, we have already put together all the background work, all the so we will talk about how this is possible. So this is all is possible through Cabrillo API, and I will get in the depth of it. So we have already set together in out of the box capabilities some of the Cabrillo API which are invoking native like experiences, wherein you feel like your employees will feel like that the page is built for mobile, and some of the Cabrillo API are also able to invoke native capabilities. For example, here the comment box. So the comment box, even though in the web experience we saw it was different, but here it invoked the native capability. Similarly, there would be other capabilities that can be invoked, and this is how it renders a better experience for your employees. And there is one call out here. So even though in the last demo we saw it was a service portal page, but if you are building your let's say topic pages or any KB article in Employee Center, so Employee Center with slash ESC, Employee Center pages are slightly, they're built with a focus of mobile first experience. So for example, if you are Employee Center Pro, if you're using rich content to create the contents, create the topic pages and dynamic microsites, so you will get and we can share that academy that we did on rich content, that how you can create a better content for all your screens. It could be your tablet, it could be your mobile, and it could be your desktop. So within the rich content editor, you get an option to visualize how it's going to look like in mobile. So whenever you would design a page in mobile, so you could already create that page a mobile responsive page, so that you do not experience the same experience that we saw in SP page, which was still responsive but not very good experience. But if you would do the same for the employee center page, that would be a better experience, and you could further enhance that experience by using slash MESP. Okay, and if I here now draw a comparison between employee center topic page as an MESP in mobile, so we can do it part by part. For example, that's what I was talking about. So this is the topic page which has been created in employee center, and it is rendering as a responsive MESP page in Now Mobile. So you would see the content experience widget on the top is the same content experience widget which has been used, and it is a shared asset between both portal and Now Mobile, because all of this has been put together with a thought or with this idea in mind that it would also open in mobile. So it is rendering properly on both portal and Now Mobile. All the subtopics here you would see are coming like it is creating a separate section for all the paths available on that topic page. Then the rich content widget. So here you would see the images available on the right side, and it optimized for mobile experience, and it came down so that your employees are able to have that better experience on a smaller screen like a mobile phone. Similarly, support resources, all of those uh, related content you could put together in support resources, and that would be available like this in your mobile. So instead of having tiles for all you as you see in the employee center portal, so you would have a list view in mobile where you would be able to easily scroll and click on the show more button to see all the related content that you will put together in the support resources. Similarly, quick links. So as you keep scrolling down, you would keep seeing that everything that you see on your topic page has been put together on mobile screen as well. And if you scroll more, then you will see the provide feedback as well. Okay, so this was the out of the box capabilities that are available with us. But there could be a scenario where you would want to build a custom MESP page, meaning you would want to further personalize that page for your use case, and you would want to make it more mobile native. You would want to bring in more capabilities, mobile capabilities that you get beyond the out of the box template, then it is possible, and it is possible via the Cabrilio API that what I was talking about. So first we will see the demo that how you could further enhance the experience. So this is we have created this page operations hub, and we will see how the equivalent of operation hub renders in Now Mobile as an MESP page. So let me just quickly refresh this. So here, this is the custom SP or custom portal SP page which we have created with a service portal widgets, and this has been created for the operations manager persona. So an operation manager would come to this operations hub, and they would be able to quickly take actions. You could put together all quick actions or any key action or any key capability that you would want to put on your portal page. So you could put it here, and so this page is essentially built for managing the operations and request efficiency. So you will see if anything that needs attention, all of that would be available here. Similarly, you could be building your own custom page for that as well. So what we will see here, so once, so this is now currently rendering at a desktop screen. So if I try to reduce the screen size, and now because it's a responsive, I put here dimension as responsive. So you will see it gives me a mobile experience, and it is a responsive view of it. The task has been aligned up and down, and you would see those approve and reject buttons. And if you have even a smaller screen, then these buttons, it would become difficult for you to click on these buttons and take actions on it. So this is the experience that you would see in the responsive mobile page. But if we further enhance this using the Cabrilio API in an MESP page, we could slightly make it more better, and we will see how we can do that. So if I play this demo here, so Maria Dave is an operations manager. So they are on their way back to home, and they're just scrolling on the mobile application. They see the quick links. Their admin has put together operations hub there to increase their efficiency. So what they would do is they would quickly go to the operations hub in the mobile app itself. So they do not really need to be on the desk for that. They could do that on the go. And you will see here the experience that compared to the responsive view, it is much neater, much cleaner. For example, you do not see any tick button, you do not see any approve or any text. You have the buttons available here, and you could invoke any action here. For example, here we have invoked this report an issue. They would want to report an issue that they are seeing, so it would invoke an MESP page. So here it is invoking the some of the native capabilities. For example, here in the list view, and then you have this comment section here. You have the attachments, which is opening the attachments as if it is a mobile native experience. You have um, uh, like if I can play that again. So you had that plus icon on the top, which is essentially that you could invoke any other actions on that MESP page. And this is all possible because of the Cabrilio APIs and some of the custom CSS overrides that we did just to create that experience slightly better. So as we saw here, so this was the Operations Hub portal page, how it is rendered in on a portal. It could be your SP or any other portal. And once you make it more responsive here, then this was the experience that we saw it, the font was slightly slower, we saw the buttons, even the font was even smaller on the buttons, but we enhanced that using Cabrillo APIs and some of the CSS overrides. So now you see a much better experience. So use, instead of that text, you have the check button that we have created. You created, instead of up and down, you put it together next to each other. Here you could invoke any additional action you want to invoke. So you could customize this, you could make it slightly more personalized, I would say, if you want to go beyond what is already available in the out of the box MESP pages that are available within Now Mobile. And how we have done this, so we put together a slide just to sort of break it down. Um, what are the different components that were used to make this slightly more personalized, slightly more enhanced basis the use case that you may have. So first, this has been, so anything which you will see in the green is because of the Cabrillo APIs. Anything that you would see on golden is something which has already been optimized at core by ServiceNow, and it would be available for your pages on Now Mobile. And with white, you would see this is the CSS override that we have done. So these were some of the capabilities which were achieved by the CSS override. This we achieved by calling the header action Cabrillo API. Similarly, on this MESP page, which is also the out of the box MESP page. So just wanted to highlight here on even in the out of the box MESP page, we have already set those Cabrillo APIs. We have already optimized at core by ServiceNow those pages that you would be using as out of the box. For example, here you would see there was a list view, but if I go to the desktop view of it or the responsive view of it, so we will see a different experience here. So it is opening like this, but while we saw in the demo, it opened as a different screen with a splash. So all of that has been possible. What ServiceNow has already optimized some of the capabilities for these MESP pages. Similarly, when we looked at the attachment, so it opened using the attachment API, and all these footer buttons that you saw here, save as a draft or submit, that has been done by using the footer action Cabrillo API that we have available. So, and the list of these Cabrillo API are not only limited to these three, four which are highlighted here. So we have multiple Cabrillo APIs available to make that experience better for your employees. And and I think Ashutosh can share the link. So for all those available Cabrillo API that are available to enhance or to personalize the MESP page that you want to do it for your employees. So essentially, the Cabrillo API is a JavaScript tool which is used in Service portal, and it essentially allows your employees to access device features. For example, we saw here. When I did this component breakdown, let me just go to the next slide. So it was able to open up this attachment native function, wherein when I clicked on this attach in the demo, so it opened up like as a file or as a camera. And should you have clicked on the camera, then it would have opened through the camera API. So if you want to scan a scanner, then you could invoke using that Cabrillo API, which is used to invoke the camera. Similarly, the name, the header that you're getting here, and it's a different experience from the web that we saw here. So it's a different experience in a responsive page, and it's a different experience on mobile screen. So this is happening because of the native page title API that we have. So we have that list of Cabrillo APIs that would allow you to access all device-like features, for example, camera, file uploads, for you to navigate smoothly, like we saw the dangling experience in an SP page when we saw that demo. So all of that is possible because of the Cabrillo APIs. And there are multiple features which you get with Cabrillo APIs. For example, it can detect if it was loaded on the mobile screen or it was loaded on the desktop screen. So once it detects it, it can render that experience which is optimized for mobile screen within the MESP page. Similarly, there are other capabilities. For example, if you want to show or hide any spinner, if you want to set or update native titles of the header that we saw, for example, here we see Operations Hub. So all of that is possible because of the Cabrillo APIs. So we have sent the documentation in the chat, so you could read more about those Cabrillo APIs and how you can enhance the experience further for your employees. And we have put together a community article for MESP. So should you wish to read more about the MESP pages, so you should be able to read more on that MESP pages, and we will keep updating that. We will keep adding any other resources or any FAQ, for example, if you want to add there. And if you have any questions, then you should be able to ask those questions in a comment section on community. So, and Ashutosh has already shared the link for that. So you would be able to get more information on MESP using that community article that we created. And this also brings us to the end of this session. So just want to highlight and summarize what was the key takeaways for this session today. So this session was all about MESP pages in Now Mobile, both out of the box, and if you wish to further enhance or elevate your employee experiences in a mobile application using MESP page, you get some of the existing out of the box capabilities that can help you realize value faster, meaning you do not have to uh, create any additional configuration, any additional coding. You will get the value faster and you will have the better experience for your employees using MESP pages. And if you want to further enhance it, you could create those MESP pages more mobile native by adding mobile native elements in portal pages, as we discussed through Cabrilio APIs. And if you're looking for any additional sources, then please scan this QR code for the mobile community page that we put together on the Employee Center community. And Ashutosh will share the link for that. And if you have any question, you would want to contact the product team, so you could reach out to us through this email address and we will respond back to you. And there are two upcoming webinars planned. So one is on the November 12th at 9 a.m. PT. So the topic is configuring my items in Now Mobile, which is essentially your on your home screen. You should be able to put together all your active items, and we will walk you through with a step-by-step guide how you can put together different my active items. It could be requests, approvals, any other items that you would want to put on the home screen for your employees. And on December 9th, we put together a 360 Exchange roundtable discussion. So we have invited different peers across the industry where they would come together, they would brainstorm, they would discuss what are some of the deployment challenges they face during their deployments. And if they're still not deployed, then what are the expectations they would have? And if anybody would want to share the feedback. So this would be a very informative roundtable discussion, and we uh, urge everybody to participate and register yourself using this QR code. And you should be able to get the invite from Live on ServiceNow team for both the events. If once you go scan this QR code and go to the registration page. And Ashutosh has already shared the Mobile Academy. So this we have a YouTube Academy for mobile. It is not just for the Now Mobile, it is also for the mobile platform related any enhancements, any announcements, anything new which is coming for mobile platform, agent mobile application, and Now Mobile. All these webinars would be recorded and would be uploaded to this Mobile Academy on YouTube. All right. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much, panelists, for your support today.